RandBMoney album is shaking shit up, ain't it? Making a bunch of noise. You feel me?
They're saying R&B is dead. They're trying to take my life.
The dream is real.
I'm gonna ask you this question though. How does it feel to see all this energy around R&B? We were just talking about you went live with Puff. We know what he did for R&B in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
But I really think that you've been carrying this on your back. I'm talking about like when R&B was being stolen by the, I'm not saying that you agree with this, but I feel that when melody became more important than rap, than lyrics, I feel like you started waving the flag like, nah, this ain't going nowhere. This is an art form. How do you feel about the affection that is there with it now?
You know what? It's crazy because I just kept my flag in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? I just held my position because everything is about timing.
Look at my question. What's the one coming up? Time. No,
everything is about timing.
No, it's time.
And things have been happening for me that I could not have orchestrated myself.
Yeah.
I could not have. Like it was all divine. It was all universal. It was all just, me be planting seeds and then, all of a sudden, that harvest would just come in out of nowhere. Right. You get one of them checks six months later, and you're just like, where did this come from?
No, I was just saying you're in your harvest season. Like you're literally in your harvest
100%.
season. You did all the work.
Yeah.
Now it's time to apply.
Absolutely.
What you learned.
And so what's happening is that me staying the course has given me a different type of validation in this new space with this new album. Because now the people who've been saying, Tank's been here, are saying, I told you motherfuckers, Tank has been here.
Right.
And I've never had to shout it out myself. I never have. I just play my position.
You consistently been doing it. And that's what people don't understand. That I was going to talk about timing later on, but I'll talk about it now.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, and we were just having a conversation before we started this, you don't know your purpose until you're in it a lot of the times. And I feel like you, timing-wise, like, you wouldn't have been able to accomplish all this back on the road when it was you, Genuine.
No way. No way.
You wouldn't have.
No way. And what's crazy is that, even as you kind of learn your purpose, you know what I'm saying? It takes a while to adjust to the fact that it's probably something that you don't want.
Shit.
You understand what I'm saying? Because, I was chasing the money and I was chasing the fame. And little did I know that my purpose was to give.
Come on.
And to inspire.
Come
I was
on.
meant to serve.
Come on.
So I was chasing the wrong thing early on for a very long time. And even when Jamie Foxx told me, like, I listen to you. Or, and you meet a Chris Brown, like, bro, you my biggest inspiration.
Hey, now hold on. I saw Jamie Foxx looking at you on stage 2 days ago, wherever you were.
I've been looking for you, man. And then he said something, he said, Fox, as we got to chopping it up or whatever, he said, I'm gonna quit the business. I said, why? Because it's too tough, it's too crazy. I said, don't quit, Tank. Matter of fact, I got a studio in my house. I'm about to go do a bad movie. I should have stayed at home and fucking around. But I said, I'm about to go do a movie, man. You can stay at my house.
Literally, he was looking at you like the proudest big brother and the biggest fan all wrapped up in one.
Absolutely. Because he's very, like, put it like this. He was ultimately the instrument God used to keep me going so that I could get to the end. And
you kind of turned into a preacher. I don't know. You kind of turned into a preacher. I mean, everything seems to be spiritually connected.
And think about it, at the end, dropping the last album, who's there by my side?
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx.
Facts. As a witness, though, I think that, again, we have a lot of similarities in growing up in this business, right? And learning through trial and error. Like a lot of this was, oops, didn't know I was supposed to be here. But I feel like now, like each move is so calculated.
Yep.
I said that when you went back in the room to everybody here. I was like, it just seems like he's leading with intent. Everything is supposed to be
it's methodical at this point.
Right? How important is timing for the young R&B superstars on the rise?
It's extremely important because you gotta have a goal, and you gotta have somewhat of a plan, right? And so there are always adjustments that have to be made on the fly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be prepared to call audibles. You know what I'm saying?
They coming.
Because they're coming.
They coming.
You know what I'm saying? That it might do 3 down linemen. That linebacker may slap that tackle on the ass, move over and get down there too.
Yeah.
Red 89.
Yeah.
Red. You know, you're gonna have to make audibles, but if you have a plan, can you make those audibles?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's okay.
And it's okay.
See, that's what I don't
But if
realize.
if you're flailing in the wind with maybe a goal but no plan,
Yeah.
man, as soon as the first pitfall comes, you're giving the ball up.
Yeah. You're fumbling.
You're fumbling.
Yeah. I just don't think people understand that, man. I'm so glad you said it because there is no blueprint.
No.
Each one of us have a ordained position where we're supposed to be, when we're supposed to be. Like, I truly believe that. And you got to live life long enough to understand that. You know, and be gracious to yourself. A lot of times we don't even show grace to ourselves because we're so busy comparing and competing.
But it's also being available. You know, being available to the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like me and my, you know, experience, you know, and the work that I've done, it could cause me, you know, I could easily say, no, I'm good. I can write it and produce it and sing it all myself.
Keep it moving.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah.
But always looking and learning, and I'm available to whatever the universe in music sends my way. Like
Acting.
A kid like that guy over there who I didn't know.
That
guy. I needed an engineer.
Right.
And so, you know, one of my guys that I did know, they was like, oh, I got this guy named Trav, he engineers, and you know, he's a cool little he's a cool vocal producer too. I think you'll like him.
Right.
And this kid comes in, and he's the whole package.
Right.
He's the sauce that I need.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you're
the one.
You're the one.
Yeah. And it felt good though, I'm sure, because you've been through this how many times? How many amazing, I mean, you work with Aaliyah, you work with Genuine, you work with some of the greatest artists
And here's this kid,
ever.
fresh out.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, whatever you need, bro. This is what I need you to do. Do this, A, B, C, and D. And then, or even before I get there, it's already done. Like, wow.
Yeah.
It got to a point to where I would just leave, come back. I said, you know what, I'm not coming back here no more. Just finish.
Right.
You do it.
And you shall do that for someone when you are able to, correct?
Absolutely.
The dream is real.
Yeah.
They only had one.
Where my lady? What?
They only had
Where
one.
my lady? What?
That remix.
Gotta be
proud.
Walk Out of Heaven.
No way.
No.
way. You've been in Atlanta too long.
First of all, leave Forever My,
Stay.
Forever My Lady out the way.
Stay.
Okay, gotta be.
No way.
You're fucking bugging.
Now stop singing.
Jesus, right.
What y'all doing?
Don't ever put nobody against Joe.
No. Why you and why now? Clearly you are leading the way for R&B. Why you? Why not?
I guess for me, maybe the better way to phrase that is why not? You know, like
Bars.
why not? And we could talk about gift and talent and all of these things, which I feel like God has given me a heavy dose of. But let's just talk about work. Let's talk about the dedication to the craft. Let's just talk about standing still while everybody ran off and went to do more lucrative things. And
Wait, so people abandon R&B?
absolutely.
No one's ever said that.
Absolutely.
People abandon it though.
Well, everybody went and chased the bag. You know, from the executives on down to the creatives. They went and chased the bag because, you know, at the end of the day, people want to feed their families. They want to ride nice cars. They want to wear nice clothes. They want to get nice jewelry. And, you know, from a business standpoint, you can't be mad at, you know, people chasing the more lucrative business. But at the same time, I just wanted to chase what fed my soul. That's R&B music.
And R&B Money's the new record.
R&B
new
Money's
album.
the new record label.
Yeah, new record label, new
R&B
album.
Money's the album. R&B Money is the brand that says, you know, if you would like to make money in R&B music, come to R&B Money.
And if you don't want the executive producer all up in your video, all on the record, dancing, come to R&B Money.
Come to R&B Money. That's simple.
Yeah, it feels like some stories though. I think it's some theatrical things with the R&B Money movement. I feel like there's stories yet to be told.
Yes, there is.
It is.
Because where's the R&B movement?
Where? Who got it?
I got you.
No, seriously.
I got you.
And I want to say this.
It's already in the works because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the blueprint from one of the greatest filmmakers ever, in Eddie Murphy, and how he created Harlem Nights and how it spawned almost every great comedian.
See, I was going to go to Purple
had.
Rain though.
Well, no, because that was
but I mean
an
music,
intense. Of course.
But musically,
I
think you could go there.
Well, musically that's one thing, but I'm saying in terms of involving the entire R&B community,
Got it.
because that's what we're missing, the collective.
So that's
standing
you.
as a unit.
That's Chris Brown.
It's
That's Trey.
It's
That's
Jasmine Sullivan. It's her.
In a movie.
It's Kaylani. It's
in a movie. Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow. Yo, that's like your version of Purple Rain though. What is the story though? Can we get a little bit of that?
The story.
Is it your story?
It's a story I created, but I can't give you the story. But the story is, it's R&B in a dying place, which is basically where we were, and
there was a savior.
It finding its way,
Black Jesus,
with the person you least expected to come in and re-energize and lead the resurgence, the person that you least expected.
Have you talked to these people
while
about
everybody was chasing the bag, this person was just chasing the arm.
So have you talked to these people you just mentioned?
Nope.
So that means Chris Brown,
when it's time to call
Jasmine Sullivan, her, Trey Songz, we all need you.
Alex Isley, all of you, John B. Like,
you going there?
Oh yeah, Keith Sweat. Like, no, we're gonna make a thing. It's gonna be a thing.
Proud of you.
It has to be.
R&B Money.
The dream is real.
Jesus Christ. Did you feel the heat?
You got on that vinyl, nigga. You got to let it spin some vinyl.
I know this is not good right now.